Portuguese translation is there. Good morning, Vivi Hamida. Aruna Ishwari. Okay. Same people. At least I see you all the time. Hopefully you're practicing in between as well. Kathy, good morning. Cherendorf. Cherendorf. Okay. Vijaya Lakshmi. Good morning. Juliana. Chitra. Wow, that's a long name. Chitra Tejnani Varsha Lachandani. Okay. Nigat. Bijal, Ravi, good morning. Jordy, good morning. Tanisha, good morning. Facebook user, good morning. Okay. Tanisha, do you have a translation? Tanisha? If you're translating, can you give the link? Good morning, Andrea. Sashikala. Yeah, I know you. Tejawini. Okay. Got the translation for Spanish, for Portuguese. Italian is here. Oh, Hindi is there already. Hindi translation is there. Okay. Virtual hug, VV. That's so cute. And then I did Portuguese, Italian translation. Okay. I don't know. Some people come in late. They come in the middle or towards the end of the meditation. In case you need translation, just go to the beginning. It's there in the beginning. You just scroll down. Okay. So anyway, how are you doing? I know I cannot see you smiling. I cannot see you responding. But I hope the week was good for you. Okay. Okay. Any symbol, any emoji. If you practice from last session Monday until today, either once in between or twice, at least once or twice, give me a sign or yes or say why. If you did, tell me. If you listen to the recording in between, nobody practiced in between. You just joined the live and that's it. Nobody. Oh, okay. At least you come every week. That's good enough. Yes, hey, I have one. Okay. I've been practicing and improving. Okay, great. Now I see. I don't know if this is the right channel, but please bless me. What do you mean the right channel? Channel for what? You're here, you made it. This is the forgiveness channel. I don't know if you're what channel you're referring to. If you see me, this is the right channel. Oh, I mean, yeah, I lost my job not because of anything wrong with my work, but only politics. I got it. Okay. You mean if this is the right channel to ask for blessings? Okay. Yeah. Forgiveness, gratitude, love can apply to anything. Okay. So if you, most of them say they're practicing during the week. Okay, very good, Christabel. I applaud your group. You're always practicing in between whatever. Whoever that one Facebook user, you lost your job. This when you apply the forgiveness, whatever reason you were, laid off, political. You said political, politics, right? This is where you apply forgiveness. Okay, whatever they've done to you, you said, I don't deserve this. I do a good work, or did you say I love my work? Not because you did anything wrong, right? So, but because of politics, whatever politics is going on, you have to forgive that. You have to forgive that. Again, what I keep on repeating, nothing happens because of an accident. Nothing happens because you don't deserve it. Nothing happens because, yes, you love your job. Why you were laid off? Because maybe some envious people, whatever Alex says. And why were you chosen? Again, everything's exact measure. So whatever you've done to deserve this, whatever you've done in the past life, you deserve to be laid off when you're not supposed to because of certain people in the company, then this is the right place to ask for forgiveness, for whatever you've done in the past for you to suffer or to experience this event this time. Okay, and then my view on every time you get laid off or you get let go, whatever terminology in your country, in any job, in anything that you love, especially you love, you think you love it, and you think that's the best job, and you're happy with the salary, or maybe not happy. Every time you are let go by force, that means nature has something better waiting for you, something reserved that's better than your condition now. Okay, so that's when you apply gratitude. Thank you, God. Thank you, Lord. Whoever you pray to, thank you, Lord, for the you know ending that chapter of my life. I'm ready for the new beginning. I'm ready for that something better that you have reserved for me. If you have that attitude, right away the new job will come, which is normally better. Okay, you don't have a name, you're just a Facebook user. I suggest next time you register with StreamYard. So a lot of you now are. I see your names. Thank you for registering. Maria Fernanda. Okay, good morning. Hamida, I see. Okay, you got it. Maybe one saying yes, Master. Thank you. That's the one who lost the job. Okay, so that's what you do. This is the best time to apply right away. So sometimes, sometimes people are laid off. I don't deserve it. I can't believe they did this to me, and they go into an angry mode. The more you will not have, you do not have a chance for a greater, even greater job. The more you suck, the more you focus on these people. I don't deserve this. Can't believe they did this politics. If you keep on blaming so many people, the job will not is gonna stop. The job that's reserved to come towards you, there will be a halt. It's not gonna happen. Okay? It's not about a particular, yes, sometimes it's not a particular person, maybe it's a group, it's an event, something happened. No, you don't need to blame anyone. It just happened. Then whatever it is that made you experience the event, you were somehow, it's a plus minus equals minus plus plus minus minus, whatever is the result, the minus has to be negated by a positive, so it becomes neutral. Okay, you're working myself. Okay, good, Kathy. And how is it that April, October, 6 months we're doing this, right? Have you seen improvement by applying forgiveness? You know, who said that? I have so many people to forgive, so many things that people or events. But once you start forgiving, you will see your life improving. Your life improving. Also, need to forgive and accept some painful life events. It's not about, yeah, I read that already. Okay, I'm gonna say, yes, this is about working on ourselves, because this time for the next 3 weeks now and two more, we're going to focus on forgiving ourselves for whatever we've done. Dear Master, thank you. Change my life, also space, also changing. Okay, see, that's the purpose. I have things I have to heal in myself. Yes. When you forgive yourself, that's healing yourself. Okay. Okay, great. I read everything already. Kriti, did you say Kriti here? Kriti here. I think I saw name Kurti. Kurti here. Okay, good morning. If you're a Facebook user, Facebook user, Facebook user, Facebook user. Marilu, good morning. Sarigumba. Sounds like a Filipino name. Marilu, right? Filipino name. Pratiba. Okay. All right. So, your first time here. Okay. Uh, for the first time, we forgive different people. But this week and 2 more weeks, our theme is forgiving ourselves. Okay. So let's do the meditation. Why we forgive ourselves? Because we make mistakes, and mistakes are part of our growing process. Okay, and we cannot say that you are perfect, that you are doing things right, and this is injustice. You were, wronged for something. You did not do anything that happened. For sure you have a share. You've done something. And I'm not saying you're a bad person. We're all good and bad. We're all positive. Master said, a person who's good is not all good. That means we have something not so good done in the past. And the person we claim or we label as bad, they're not all bad, not completely bad. They're also goodness in the people that we blame, or the bad people who had wronged us, who had hurt us. We keep on blaming them and we look for what's wrong with them. I can't believe how dare him or how dare her. She did to me. You only see the bad in that other side, right? But Master said, anyone who's bad, as we term bad, there's also goodness in them. There's always a duality in every person. There's a duality in your mind. Your mind doesn't always think of the good in yourself, right? Even though you're a good person, you're accomplished, sometimes you have accomplished so much in life, but you tend to still look for what's wrong with you. So you also have that not so good side and the good side. Okay, so what we're gonna forgive is the mistakes we've done, the wrong choices, the negative thoughts. Okay, so Nali, good morning. Hello, Thaiva from Melbourne. Okay, so Philippines, Melbourne, Brazil, Maldives. I don't seem to see Andrea from Maldives. Okay, so we're gonna forgive. Just okay. We're not blaming ourselves. This is not about self blame, self guilt. This is just inner reflection. And the lowest of the lowest of the lowest vibration is the self guilt and self blame. By us looking at what the wrong things we've done, so that we can identify whatever you're sour, you're miserable about whatever certain people, certain events in your life. We're trying to avoid the blaming other people. Blaming, we have to be responsible. Ecuador, yes. Kenya, yes. We have to be responsible for our own actions, for our own doings. It's not about blaming. Okay, so now we're not blaming ourselves. We're just gonna look at what's wrong thing we've done, because this miseries, this events, losing a job, losing from a business, losing from investments, losing a loved one, losing friendship, whatever you lost, whatever, like, in your life, that means there's some balancing factor there. You have some negative stuff that's happened. You have to have some positivity to balance the scale. Okay, remember what I talked about last week? It's about just balancing. If you remember in Avatar, I don't know if you've seen, who had seen the Avatar movie? I love that movie. I might have watched it 3 or 4 times. Although I'm not a moviegoer, I loved the messages in that, the spiritual messages. When there was like destruction in the forest or in the jungle, whatever, wherever they live, and the main guy, the avatar, was like crying, like not crying, but like feeling so bad. Why did this happen and all this? And the Iowa, which is the god, Iowa, I said, God is not punishing us. It's just concerned about the balancing the earth. Even God is about balancing the earth. So we also have to balance the earth within us, the spirit and the matter. Okay, we have to balance the too much love. It's also not good, right? You become so possessive. And then when you become so possessive, you become so jealous. That's not good also. To become too detached, also not good, as if you don't care, you're too cold, right? And everything you need balance. So if these things happen to you, say, okay, where did I get off balance that I need to adjust? Okay, that's all we're doing. We're not. I don't want you to go to self blame, feeling so bitter about you and all this. That's not the purpose. It's just like watching a movie of your life, but not getting your emotions involved and blaming yourself, like crying and like, I'm so bad. It's not about that, okay? I don't want you to go to that self-blame, self-guilt mood. I don't want your energy to go down to the lowest, the bottom of the pit. Lowest vibration is that. And a lot of people go to that mode. And when you go to that mode, your energy will really, 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 really shrink. And a lot of you, I don't know all of you, but most of the people that I know here are healers. As healers, we need a lot of energy. If you don't have energy, maybe when you heal a patient, the patient will be the one supplying the energy to you. Okay? You have to have, as a healer, more energy than your patient. So there's a transfer of high energy to the one with the low energy. But if you keep on blaming yourself, so negative about yourself, you're shrinking your energy, and then your patient might not feel good if that's the top of the energy, and the energy of the patient like this, and your energy is small, and then you're gonna suck the energy of the patient, and then the patient will say, "Hey, how come I even feel worse now than before the healing?" Okay, so you need. We're energy healers. We're pranic healers. We're energy healers. In case you're not, still we take care of energy. Okay, yeah. Okay, stopping blame. Okay, thank you, because believe me, if you don't make a mistake, you're not human. You're not human. Mistakes, lots of mistakes are part of our growing evolution process, lessons. Okay, oh, I failed. Okay, oh, okay, what's the lesson? Oh, I got it. When it comes again, I know how to handle it. Oh, I made a mistake. Oh, I tried my best. And then the second time it came, you failed again. Oh, okay. Like riding a bike, it takes a few times of practice, or driving a car. You don't get to drive the car first try, second try, third try. Sharon Dons. Yes, Mongolia. I forgot Mongolia is here as well. Okay? So to master something, you have to keep on repeating. In the process of learning it, you have to repeat. In the process of learning hard lessons, yes, there are tears, there are some stuff, the failure, stumbling, falling flat on the face sometimes. But hey, say, God, what's the lesson? What are you trying to tell me? What's your message? So once you know, oh, I got it. Okay, I got it. Okay. And the next time, oh, I know the lesson. I can handle this now. Okay. That's all. If you keep on blaming that you made a mistake and all this, oh my gosh, I'm so bad, and over, you keep in your, tape recorder around your head, you keep on saying you're bad, you're a loser, you're a sinner. Worse is you're a sinner. It's not easy, but as you say, we have to try as many times as we can. Okay, let me assess what makes it difficult. I don't know the history, okay? Abusive mom, abusive dad, abusive uncle, abusive grandma. Um, I know some women, they were sexually molested many times when they were young by their father, and then many times by their uncle, same person, growing up as a kid by the mother's friends in a cruise, and then again gang raped 2 times as an adult. As an it, of course, it's so hard to forgive. Oh my God, this man, you're gonna have this hatred towards men. What are they? They're like animals, right? What do they think? And you lose your self-respect. You feel like it's your fault for like whatever have I done wrong? Do I act like I needed? I'm like, oh, I don't want to say the negative word, right? And for years, she's like miserable. She couldn't have a relationship. How could you trust if your own father, if your own uncle, the friends of, I mean, these are not just friends, these are friends with title, like really like rich, I don't know, rich or poor, doesn't matter, right? I mean, with title, I'm not going to say the title, and friends of the parents of the mother. And even though she told her mother, mother won't listen. Maybe to keep the marriage. I have no idea, right? But whatever it is, so I understand that. I'm not saying this is your case, but I understand some women, it takes a long, long time to forgive men in general, lost the trust in men in general. So because of that, all relationships are failing. Cannot have a long-term relationship. The doubt is always there. The trust issue is so huge, right? So it takes some time. I understand that it takes some time, but what I'm trying to avoid is for you to be at the end of your life, at your deathbed, and still so miserable, still so angry at the whole events, all the events in your life, right? Because I also met people, women, I'm talking about women, who are also molested, not as bad as this gang rape and all this, but also molested and all this and this and this and this, whatever, first date and all this, right? But then after processing, I don't know what they did. I don't know what process they did. Some of them my patients, right? Some of them they just tell me the story. I don't know. They've undergone so many whatever groups, and I'm so happy for them because they're happy. When they tell me the story, it's like it's just telling a fairy tale. It doesn't they're not the solar plexus is not anymore involved when they were telling the story. It's just like they became coaches, they became leaders, transformative leaders, and they talk about the story like nothing. Okay, they felt empowered to be the spokesman to help other women who were also sexually abused or molested. Okay, and I admire them from going, public and telling their story, but there's no more bitterness. Okay, that's what I want to my one of my goals. Okay, not the only goal, because different people have different issues. Not everybody is about sexual molestation. There could be trust issue on money, on people stealing money, or betrayal in like a business partner, right? We did that, I think, 2 months ago. Betrayal of somebody who cheated on you, who stole millions of dollars from you, borrowed money. That's another issue. And if that's your hard-earned money, millions of money hard earned, you worked hard for that for years, and then there's someone who just took everything away. Of course it takes some time, but the goal is not to remain miserable for the rest of your life. You deserve to be happy. You deserve to be happy. You deserve to be happy. You just have to decide that I want to be happy for the rest of my life. If you're already 40s, 50s, 60s, and God knows how many more years we have. I'm 68, officially 68, 17 days ago, or now it's 18 days ago. I'm like, I don't know. I could collapse tomorrow. I mean, I could 1 year, 2 years, we don't know. If I am one of those miserable, people, a woman, then I don't want to collapse or in my deathbed. Maybe I don't collapse. Maybe I get whatever, and then a few days or a few months, and I die. But in my deathbed, in my bed where I'm processing all of this, and then I don't want to have a regret. My gosh, I just lived my whole life in misery. I lived my whole life in misery. I wasted my life, and you could, before you close your eyes, you're still blaming that guy, that woman. And then if you die that way, if we, I mean, when I say you, I'm included in that. If we die that way, if we leave earth this way, whatever weights, whatever those things that we carried in our heart, in our soul, in our chakras, we're gonna carry it over next lifetime. And that's what I don't want to happen. I don't want to happen. Unhealthy cords, healthy cords, whatever cords, we don't want to be so corded when we die, because these cords are the one that will pull us together again next life. Okay, so if you're having a hard time, really, really difficult, terrible, whatever, horrible, whatever adjective you use in forgiving these people, know that the more pain, the more bitterness, the more memory, the more I cannot, I will never forgive this person. The thicker your cords become, the thicker, and the thicker your cords, the more you cannot get away. Okay, you cannot get away from that person. You'll definitely by the law of karma, you will see the same person again, and you don't want to repeat that. So it has. My goal is for you to end it this lifetime. So have a better relationship with your mother. Okay, mother, with your mother or with your father or with your brother. Sometimes it's the brother molesting their sister, and when they were young and they were in the bedroom, and here comes the bigger brother, could be the step brother. I hear so many stories, real stories, and I understand how they feel. I understand that people grieve. I understand that they suffer emotionally, but my my goal is for you not to suffer that long, to end it as early as possible, so you can have a few more remaining years again. Some people, they're in their 60s already or 70s, they haven't forgiven. And obviously, you don't have as many years as the young ones. Some are 20 something years only. And said, okay, I'm glad that you're joining if you're in the 20s and 30s. At least you don't have that many years wasted yet, and you still have many years to enjoy life. Okay, so I don't know your ages. Some of you I know from online, I have an idea, but of course, some of you look so young. Actually, you're not there. Some people, they look 20s or 30s, and I'm myself, I'm 40, 50 years old. Really? Okay. So, how many years have you been negative over this, whatever, mother, father, brother, ex-lover, ex-husband? How many years? If you're 50 already, maybe you got married in your 20s, hey, that's 20 something years already. Is it time to let go? Is it time to let go? If it's your mother, obviously it's from childhood, right? Because they don't become your mother in your adulthood. So if it's your mother, that's a long time already. That's a long time. Okay, obviously you didn't like the way they raise you. They're so mean, they're brutal, they're like abusive physically, emotional, whatever form of abuse you receive from mother, father. That's childhood. If you're already 40s, 50s, it's time to let go. However painful, however bitter, however miserable, whatever they created, however small, gigantic, let go. Let go. Not for your mother's sake, but for your sake. Mm. Karmic relations not meant to last. Ha ha. That's a good question. That's why we're doing this. So you don't want to last, to make it last. I could be brutal to you. I could be like blah 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 blah. Blah. Okay, because, and then this karmic link between us, and you shout at me. We fight for 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. If you continue that, the karma continues. If we still keep on banging each other, revenge, that you did this to me, I did this to you, it will stay longer. The goal is, yes, you're mean to me, you punch me, I'm not gonna punch you back anymore. I don't want to make this a cycle. You can punch me, but I'm not gonna punch you. I'm done. Okay, this has to end. Peace, peace, peace. Stop. Right? Truth, like a white flag. Surrender. You're not really surrendering because you're weak. You're surrendering because you want to end this battle. Then you have the free will. It's about free will. Yes, I'm karmically tied to you because from past life, I've done this to you. So now I'm suffering because of what I've done. Or you did to me and I did it to you. And then now we're still continuing from past life. You can continue for lifetimes, lifetimes. It's not meant to last. It's up to you. If you know exactly why you're suffering, you know that you need to forgive, then what's meant to last, you gotta end it. You have the ability to end it now, this lifetime. It's not meant to last. It's up to you how long more you want to suffer. It's up to you how long more you want to engage in that negative energy. You have the ability to end it right away. Right away. Like some people fooled me. Some people did this to me. If I hang on to that, my gosh, I took care of this kid or adult. I've nurtured him. I've given him money. I'm nice to him, and this is what she did. Oh my gosh! If I keep that resentment, ha ha ha, and this person, ha ha ha, I just ignored it. I just ignored it. So okay, whatever I've done to you, for me to deserve this, because I know this lifetime I didn't do anything wrong to you. I was nice to you, but for me to deserve this now, maybe I've done it in the past because I know I did not do anything now. But maybe I didn't do anything, but in their perception, I did something. Maybe the jokes, maybe some negative words, right? Maybe some people need attention, and I thought I gave attention to everybody, and maybe that person needed more attention because there's no attention at home, not feeling loved, not feeling rejected at home. So now she's looking for the attention from me. Maybe I'm just giving examples. Okay, now she didn't get the full attention that she's expecting from the class or from whatever gathering, because you paid more attention to that person, not to me. Now I don't like you, right? So I don't like you, whatever, more than just I don't like you. If they act that way and I engage in that and I can make it last, I don't like it too. Who are you for me to pay attention? If I react that way, it will last. You say, okay, I'm not going to engage in this. I understand what she's undergoing. I understand there's no love in her life. I understand she's looking for love in me because the husband doesn't show love. She has a bad childhood. She doesn't get love from the mom. Her history is always being like depressed, feeling rejected. And then if I understand that, I'm not going to even, engage in her emotions. I let her be. Do you understand that as Sonali? It's up to you to make it last or to end it right now or next week or next month or next year, but not for years and years and years and years. I forgive the person every time and try to be nice, and they take the advantage of that and show tantrum. What I mean, the tantrum. If they don't get what they want, they're like a kid. Give me what I'm asking for. Is that your husband? Ramya is a girl, right? Are you talking about a son? I only know kids who do tantrums, right? Are you talking about kids, children, or adults? Tantrum means they're mean to you. Don't accept the meanness. Don't accept it. Reject it. Don't engage in that. Okay? Our workplace, they go tantrum. Okay. Okay. There's more to it than that. Okay. I'll just discuss this next time because we still have 2 more sessions after this. Okay. But anyway, our focus is forgiving ourselves. Okay. Tantrum. Okay. I'll talk about that next time, Ramya. Remind me next time. It's getting long. I'm supposed to talk only for 30 minutes and 30 minutes. Or 30. Yeah, we're still in time at 25 minutes for meditation tops. Okay. So let's close our eyes. We'll do the meditation now. Okay. Close your eyes. I trust that you're closing your eyes. Because we cannot look inward if your eyes are looking out. You need to look inside of you. Okay. Close your eyes, tongue on the palate. Inhale, exhale. Inhale slowly. Be aware of your heart. Hold. Be aware of your heart, like filled up. And then exhale, like sign of relief. When you exhale in your heart, your heart chakra gets bigger, your heart chakra spins faster, and there's more love generated by your heart. So when you exhale, it's like the solar plexus, where your animosities, where you're like the pride, the ego, whatever is in the solar plexus, it's like you release it, like okay, I'm letting go of all these issues that I'm holding on, because my belief is this, and I'm stick to that. I'm so like firm in my belief that I don't want to give in. Whatever tension you have, just when you exhale, ah, okay, relax. Okay, inhale slowly. Be aware of your heart, heart, heart. Hold. Be aware of the spinning of your heart chakra. Be aware of the loving energy of your heart. Exhale. Release any animosities from your solar plexus, from the front and back solar plexus. Exhale. Release any clouds, any obstructions, any dirt, whatever you call it, any gunk, any trash. I don't know in your language what you call it. Any negative emotions like lurking in your front and back solar plexus, the pain, the misery, all this, like whatever you're feeling, depression, sadness, grief, anger, hatred. It's even worse, right? All the guilt and okay that comes out of, so just let go. Your ego, the big E, the big ego. It's okay to have ego, the small E, meaning I love myself. I know who I am. I know I'm more than what people think I am. I am this. You give high regard to yourself as a human being, as a soul. The big E is the false ego, the negative pride. So whatever that is, just release anything and everything that you know are like gathered in your solar plexus. Okay. But it's easier to release from your solar if the heart is expanded. Okay. Inhale slowly, slowly, slowly. Feel the heart. Hold. Feel the heart chakra spinning so fast, generating more loving energy. Okay, exhale, the solar plexus. When the heart chakra grows big, automatically the solar plexus decrease. Okay, front and back automatically is inversely proportional to the heart, the solar plexus. So activate your heart even more. Inhale slowly. Hold. Be aware of your heart. Be aware of your loving quality, your forgiving quality, your merciful quality. Exhale. All these things you've been keeping in your solar plexus, everything you've been storing in your solar plexus for years, not just recently, not just last week or yesterday, for years. Release, release. Again, inhale in your heart. Feel in, feel in. Feel in the lungs, but you feel in the heart chakra with loving energy. Hold, generate a lot of loving energy in your heart. Let that loving energy transmute whatever is in your solar plexus. Bring it down and transmute all these animosities, all this bitterness, all disappointments, frustrations, anger, guilt, ego. Release. Again, inhale loving energy from your heart. Fill up the heart with loving energy. More, more, more. Hold your breath. Share that love to your solar plexus. Love all your emotions. Don't hate your emotions. Love your emotions. Transmute with loving energy from your heart until all these animosities, all the frustrations, all the pain, the misery from childhood, from certain people, certain events are being melted. The emotions, the results of the emotions of whatever happened in your life, love will and can and will transmit it. Okay. Inhale slowly. Hold. Exhale gently. Hold. Okay, now while we are processing our solar plexus, I want you to identify what are the emotions um, produced by these events that you couldn't forgive. Your mother, that co-worker, that brother, okay, whoever person that had wronged you, in your opinion, in your experience, in your vision, in your perception, whatever, whether it's really, really so bad in your perception or not so bad, but your perception is really, really bad of the event and you were suffering for so long, I want you to identify how were you suffering. Is it greed? Is it depression for so many years? Is it anger? Is it bitterness? Is it frustration? Is it sadness? What? I just want to talk to your solar plexus, look at your solar plexus and say, okay, how do you feel? What were you feeling from past 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years regarding this event? Okay, you're just asking what feelings were produced because of that certain event, that certain person that up until now you could not forgive. Up until now you could not forgive. Related to this person, related to this event, talk to your solar plexus. What emotions are stirred in you when I think of this person, when I think of this event, when I think of this group, when I think of that night that this person did this to me, that day that this person did this to me. Look at the feelings, the gamut of emotions your solar plexus has been holding on for so long. Look at it. Just look at it. No judging. Just look. Yeah, I had pride. Yeah. Yeah. I was so depressed for so many years, 10 years maybe. Yeah. My health suffered because of this pain I'm feeling. So much bitterness, feeling betrayed. Okay, just assess all these emotions and how long you've been carrying them in your solar plexus. How long do these weights weigh you down? How heavy are these weights? The more negative emotions you have, the heavier they are. How long? How heavy? Look at all the emotions. Don't reenact the emotions, just looking, just checking what emotions had transpired for so long that you're not even aware that you're dumping everything in your solar plexus. And that pain, that reaction, that emotional gamut of emotions that you had experienced for so long because of this person, because of childhood, because of your mother, whoever that is, how did it affect your life, your relationships, your finances, your career? That what would life be if these emotions were not present as I was growing up? As I was growing up, what would life be? How would my relationship be when I had let go of these emotions long time ago? How long? How long have I suffered from this man, from this friend, from this parent, from this grandpa, from this uncle? How long have I nurtured this kind of emotion? How long was I miserable? Maybe the person had died already and you're still carrying the burden. I say, oh, that long? 40 years? Oh, 20 years? Oh, 15 years? Oh, just look at it. And how would life be if I let go of this bitterness, if I let go of all these painful memories? How would my career flow? How would my finances be? How would my relationships be? Assess. Okay. Now that you know how long you've been carrying this and how heavy anger could be, how heavy hatred could be, how heavy whatever those emotions that you've been carrying in your solar plexus. And I want you to decide right now, do I want this to suffer, to linger even longer, or I want to decide to end it sooner? I don't care if you stay another year, at least I'm giving you that tail. He said, no, no, I cannot forgive. Maybe 1 year I can give you, maybe 6 months, but not 5, 10, 15, 20 more years. Okay? So you're talking to yourself. I can give you, okay? I'm not talking to you, I'm giving you. You're talking to your solar plexus. I can give you 5 more years, 1 more year to suffer, to be miserable, to be depressed, right? But but only 6 months. Give yourself a time. Give yourself a time. In 3 months, I don't want to carry you anymore. In 6 months, if it's really, really so hard for you to forgive, maybe you can give yourself 6 months. I said, yeah, I can easily forgive this. I can't believe I stayed so long. I'll give you another month. I'll give you 6 weeks. You talk to your solar plexus. Talk to your solar plexus. I'll give you, you decide. I realized I wasted so long already of a happy life. I wasted my life, and I decide I choose to be happy. I choose to be free from this person. I choose to be free from the memory of this event. So I'm giving you another 6 weeks, okay? Talk to your solar plex, okay? You can stay there for another 6 weeks, okay? If you say it's too hard, I give you another 3 months. I leave you that decision. For some of you, hey, I can get rid of you by the end of the year. I don't know what months are or sick or whatever days are. End of the year, I'm done. So I can start the new year, new life. Okay? Now that you decided, now that you decided and realized that you've wasted your life in misery, living in misery, I mean, and now you've decided that you deserve, what did I say? You deserve to be happy. You deserve to be free from this bondage. You deserve to be free from the ties, from the cords from this person, from this group. If you are multiple people who had hurt you, then I will stop. So I want you to accept everything that has happened. What I keep on telling, everything is given by the lords of karma or God or whoever you believe in at the perfect time in your life. They are rationed. God doesn't give us something that we cannot handle. So it's given at a certain time. So we learn our lessons in grade 1, grade 2, grade 3, grade 4, right? And until you learn it, it will be given to us. So nothing is an accident. You met this guy. Nothing is an accident. This guy did something to you. Nothing is an accident. You married the wrong guy. Nothing is an accident. Okay. So I want you to accept everything that had fallen on your lap and you didn't know how to handle. Say, now I know I I need to neutralize my karma because I have done something wrong in the past. I accept myself now, okay? Now that you've accepted that this is all part of life, this is all part of growth, you say, I forgive you. I accept you. I forgive you. And you can talk to your emotions in solar plexus. Now I understand you. I know how you felt with the betrayal that was done to me, with this abuse that was done to me. I understand why you have carried all these negative emotions. I want you to love your solar plexus. I love you. I love you, my dear solar plexus. That means you love all these emotions. You're not going to hate yourself. That these are natural, emotional reactions to whatever happened. But in the past, you were blaming the other people. Right now, you're accepting the responsibility and the natural reaction of your solar plexus from all these events that happened to you. So it's like full acceptance of whatever happened. That these people were the mother, the parent that was stationed in your life, this life, the ex-husband, the ex-friend, ex-lover, ex-whatever boss, the best friend that's an ex now. They were really given to you for a certain reason. So you have to say thank you to these people. So whatever emotions generated, you're accepting them. So I want you to talk to your solar plexus. Now I understand you, why you reacted that way. It's okay. You can stay there up until, talk to you can stay there up until. That means you can still want the pain, the feeling like a victim. I give you a few more time, okay? You can stay there. But know that I do not hate you. In fact, I love you because I understand you now. We're not going to fight anymore. I truly, truly understand why you're reacting that way. I forgive you. I love you. I love all of you. And feel the love from your heart towards the negative emotions that you produce because of these certain people. I forgive you. I love you. I am grateful for all these lessons learned. I know, I understand, I accept why you reacted that way. You have the right to feel that way. I respect that. But if you want to stay with me, you have until the end of this year, the end of this month, next month. I advise not to choose one more year, okay? Months you can. You can stay with me, but after that we have to part. And as much as I love you, I accept you. You're part of me. It's the duality in every human being to have a positive and negative. And you're the one who shows me what I need to do, what I need not to do. I love all the lessons you have given me. I forgive you. Talk to all your emotions, all the anger, all the animosity, all the bitterness, all the misery that you felt. I understand, I accept, I forgive you, I love you. And lastly, I'm so grateful for all these events that happened in the past. All of this taught me lessons in life. I am much better, I'm stronger, and I'm keep on improving because of these people sent to me. Because of all these emotions, I understand myself even more. I forgive you. I love you. I'm grateful to you. I want you to feel the heart. Now ask help from God. Be aware of the crown. Lord or dear God, thank you for giving me these lessons. Thank you for giving me these people, these experiences, that I am now better because of this. And I want so much in my emotional body, all nuances of my emotional body because of these lessons I need to learn. God, please help me release all these negative emotions. Now I am ready to release them. I love all of me. It's time to let go of these emotions. God, help me to choose to be happy, to decide to be happy, to commit to be happy. To my teacher, my spiritual teacher, please help me release all these emotions from my solar plexus. I'm making amends with my emotions, with my solar plexus. I accepted everything. It's just time to let go. By the end of this year, God, help me. Help me release all of this. Now look at yourself. I love you. I forgive you. I admire you. I appreciate you. And I thank you for being you. I thank you. I love all of you, your past, your present, and your future. All of you. I love the development I see in you, the improvement I see in you, the growth that I see in you. I love you. I forgive you. I thank you. God, thank you for your help. Thank you. To the healing angels, to the angels of forgiveness, angels of love, angels of gratitude, thank you for the help. Thank you for the divine protection. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. In full faith, I thank you. Okay, open your eyes. Okay, can you share with me how long did you say up until I let you stay for 1 month, 1 week, 1 year? I hope you didn't say 1 year, okay? Hope no 1 year here. Tell me how many months or weeks are you allowing the negative emotions towards these people? This year end, thank you. Year end. I want you to embrace to love yourself. Okay, 21 days. Yes. Okay, that's good. 21 days is a good time. 2 months. Okay. 2 months is almost until Christmas time. Yeah. End of the year is almost like 2 months. Okay, great. And I want you to really see yourself after the 2 months that you said, I am, just up to 2 months. After 2 months, I want you now to dream a happy life. How would you feel if you don't have these negative emotions? How would your life be if you don't have these negative emotions? Okay. Until the end of the year is good enough. But I don't want you to carry this for more years and years until you collapse, until you die, and you have not processed it. I'm happy even this end of the year, or maybe 3 months the most. Okay, good, good, good. After 2 months, 1 month, very good. Okay, I won't memorize it. I won't memorize your promise. This promise is to yourself, to yourself. Okay, remember, we need to change our life. We need to be happy. We need to enjoy the rest of our years. Okay, okay. Namaste. See you next week. I hope you practice. Kimberly, nice to see you yesterday. Okay, and now I know you. I know how tall you are. Okay, and you know how short I am. Okay, bye, Kathy. I expect you. I think you said 2 months, if I remember yours. Okay, so 2 months. That's it. 2 months. That's it. Okay, bye, bye, bye. I love you all. Okay, activate your heart, more love towards yourself. Bye.